Hey, teacher friend. Welcome back to the Teacher Support Network podcast. I'm your host, Anton McQuay, and today's episode is all about something that sneaks up on teachers and parents every single year, and that's summer break. Yep, you know, it's coming, or in your region, you're already in the midst of it. And while the kids are ready to party, we know that the learning doesn't have to stop even though the school year has. So today, I've got 5 simple low-cost or free fun ways to keep kids learning all summer long without turning your home into summer school. So you ready? Let's go. So the summer learning slide. Let's talk real quick about that. So what's the summer learning slide? Well, it's that dip in academic skills that can happen over long periods or long breaks from school. And it can happen especially in the areas of reading, math, and writing. And for our students who have learning disabilities or have learning difficulties, that slide, well, it can feel like a whole roller coaster. But here's the good news, fam. You don't need expensive programs, full lesson plans, or expensive activities to keep kids sharp this summer. Just intentional, joyful learning moments that they connect with and are easy for you to organize and manage. And I've got 5 that I believe are classroom approved and family-friendly. So here are my top 5 summer learning ideas that you can use with your kids this summer while they're at home. So let's look at summer learning idea number 1, library adventures. So hit up your local library, y'all. I mean, most have summer reading programs, they have story times, and they have weekly activities and events for younger kids and even teens that are free. I know in my area, each summer I used to enroll my daughter in the summer reading challenge, and she got a chance to choose books to read. And when she read for a certain amount of time, each time she read, she hit a milestone, she was able to claim a prize, which is like a free book, a movie pass, a coupon to a local treat eatery, and so forth. And so it was something that really kept her motivated to want to read and put some time into reading during the summer. She loved it, and it was something that became part of our summer routine in the rhythm each week that we did it. So why does this work? Because it keeps reading fresh and fun. No pressure, just discovery. Kids get to choose their own books, and it can build vocabulary comprehension, and just a better love for reading and a love for reading books. So try a library adventure this summer and go to your local library and see what they offer. So let's move on to summer learning idea number 2, easy recipes and cooking. So let kids help in the kitchen. They can help reading recipes, measuring ingredients, and just seeing what happens when they make something from a bunch of different random ingredients into putting it together into something that's yummy and something that they created. I mean, let's think about it. That's real life STEM involving math, reading, and science. And why does this work? Well, it builds confidence. It strengthens math skills. It teaches teamwork because they have to work together with you and maybe their siblings. Plus, you get yummy snacks, maybe even lunch or dinner out of it. It's a win-win for everyone. So try some easy recipes and some summer cooking with your kids and see how that goes. So let's move on to summer learning idea number 3, nature walks, which really can translate into real-world science labs. So go outside. It's the summer. Go outside, get into nature, take a walk, collect leaves or bugs or rocks, anything like that. And ask, on these nature walks, what did you notice? What do you wonder? Do a scavenger hunt for things in nature and in your surroundings. And why does this work? Well, because it sparks curiosity, it helps build observation skills within kids, and it gets kids connecting with the world around them. Plus, kids are getting outside and they're getting exercise, and it creates a space where they can detach from electronic devices and other forms of media that really compete for their attention all the time. So, summer learning idea number 3, nature walks, get outside and enjoy the surroundings and have them come in with some ideas about what they're seeing. So summer learning idea number 4, call it do-it-yourself camp at home, DIY camp at home. So with this, you pick a theme for the week, like maybe art week, space week another week, maybe nature week, kindness week. You get to choose. That's the creative part of this. But it's kind of like a different type of camp each week that you do in your home. And it can build crafts, You can build crafts, you can watch videos, or you can have them draw or journal about the activities so to get some writing in. And kids can even make fun camp badges once the week and activities are completed to show that what they've learned and what they've accomplished. And why does this work? Well, it keeps things fresh and structured. It's great for parents working from home or teachers trying to enjoy your own summer break, but you are planning summer activities for your kids. So this might be a good idea to use in this situation. And it mixes it up so it's kind of fresh each week. And so you have new things to look forward to, and new ideas and crafts and information to learn. And why does work? Like I said, it just keeps things really fresh and structured. And then let's move on to summer learning idea number 5. I call this acts of kindness projects. So with this, you can have kids write cards for folks at a local nursing home, or maybe people sick in a hospital. You can go to a local park and help clean up a certain area, or maybe bake something yummy for a neighbor, or somebody who might live alone and who might not have people who visit them all the time. And why does this work for your kids? And why is this important? Because it helps build empathy within kids. It strengthens their writing skills, and it reminds kids that their voice and their kindness matters to others, and just to not think about themselves, but others around them as well. So before we wrap up, here's a bonus tip I just couldn't resist leaving out. So the bonus summer learning idea and tip I want to give is this. I call it Dollar Tree Learning Kits. So with this, grab a basket, go to your local dollar store, grab a basket, hit the store, set up the store, load up on flashcards, mini puzzles, crayons, notebooks, stickers, and simple crafts. You can rotate the items weekly to keep it fun and keep it fresh. And it's a very inexpensive way to kind of get out, but also to do some fun things and be creative with it. And it works because it's screen-free, it's low cost, and kids feel empowered with their own tools that they come up with and they're able to purchase themselves. Plus, it builds independence, focus, and fine motor skills in those kind of sneaky smart ways. So, dollar store learning kits. I'm sure most places have dollar stores within your region. So find ways to use them to your advantage this summer with your kids. So here's your summer challenge. Pick one activity from today's episode and try it out. Just one. Then share it with a fellow parent or teacher who needs a little inspiration and some practical ideas this summer to keep their kids engaged and the learning fresh. And after you try one, maybe you'll go back and try another. So this is just a resource for you of a bunch of ideas that can help get that summer learning continuously going without it feeling like school. And after you choose your idea, just leave me a comment as well and just tell me what you picked and how it worked out with you and your kids. And finally, before we go, if you want more tools and inspiration for yourself like this, then head to the show notes for this week's episode and look under the resources section for some ways to stay connected with me through our weekly Teacher Support Network newsletter and just other helpful resources related to this episode. So like I said, that's it for now. I hope you grab some good ideas for the summer for you and your kids. And so until next time, be encouraged. See you next week.